wanted to storm the doors, but...
Probably gonna have to do that after a long rest.
Alright, so you guys are setting up a 10-foot tiny hut. Where would you like that to be?
I can't cast it, so...
I'll ritual cast it.
Right there.
Why not over where the griffin is? Out of the way, not like in the middle.
Close to the door so you can sneak out and unlock it?
That's
Or
what I was
somewhere
thinking.
where they can kick
Okay.
it off the cliff.
Just not in the middle of the walkway. I'd hate for somebody to just walk over us.
I'm going to start ritual casting it right where I'm at.
Okay. Alright, so you kind of take 10 minutes to ritual cast. The giant up on the parapet up above is kind of looking down on you all, sort of just eyeing you. You see the other giant has moved over to the edge, and the remaining giant is sitting over there all looking out. The dragons are still fighting off to the north. You don't see any dragons kind of coming in this direction at this point.
So, do we know what the phylactery looks like?
I think we saw it when we went back in time.
That's what I thought. Snowflake.
Yep.
Do you have a way to track objects, like locate an object?
Nope.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Do you have a way to see him there while we're in this tiny hut?
Let me check. I don't know if I can do my arcane eye from inside here.
So, are we feeling pretty confident that this is the place where it's being held?
No.
So, out of the whole town, it seems like the one place.
Okay, well, I picked up this dust like ages ago, and I've been holding it for a particular purpose, but it's called Dust of Disappearance. You can only use it once, but it can make us basically invisible. So if we can get those doors open, maybe we can sneak inside.
Because most of our party is really good at sneaking.
Well, we could just blast the doors down.
Well, we also have those leaves that give you like +5 to stealth or something or other. The leaves and the bark.
So what's our plan then?
I just don't see these guys letting us in. I think we're going to have to just take it.
Does that mean we're going to be fighting giants?
It's murder hobo time, boys and gentlemen. Or gentlemen and ladies, however you want to say it.
Boys and gentlemen.
Yeah. I got a guy at work that identifies as a tree plant, so I'll say tree plant boys and ladies or something. I think that's the only way we're going to get it. I just don't see more than this in.
Well, we're kind of at a disadvantage where we're at. So my only thought about trying to sneak in was at least we would get through into the keep itself rather than on the outside where we have no protection.
That sounds good. Marek has a cold, so he's not going to talk much tonight.
I have a cold too. We must have got the same crap.
What have you guys been doing together?
I know, no kidding, right?
Well, those long-distance relationships.
So I don't remember. Were these the giants who belong here, or are these the giants who were attacking?
I don't know the answer to that.
I think these are the ones that belong here.
Or wasn't it like hill giants or something? But I thought they had some other giants with them.
So there was 3 factions here. It was all one, but they sort of splintered off. Well, there was 2, and then one splintered off from the main one. So there was fire giants, hill giants, 2 factions, and then some of the hill and fire giants combined to form their own faction.
Wonder if Spaz could make us all look like giants.
We'd be short giants.
You seen that cloak that they used in Princess Bride?
The apocalypse cloak?
Yeah.
You mean the Holocaust cloak?
Oh yeah, the Holocaust cloak. Is it?
Unfortunately, I don't think we have a wheelbarrow.
That's it. I'm naming my guy Dread Pirate Roberts or whatever. If he wasn't like the big dark web dude, CIA's gonna come get me now.
Right. All right. So you guys putting down a tiny hut. Tiny hut is up. And then you guys are still kind of discussing plans, I take it?
Yeah, we put up the cone of silence.
All right.
I'm fairly sure that there's some kind of magic out there that would make us all, some kind of illusion or something that would make us all look like giants.
Do you have that magic?
No, but Spaz can basically replicate anything.
Oh, with the wish spell?
I've got seeming, but it can only make you a foot taller or smaller.
Oh, well, that blows that then, because that's the one I was thinking of, I believe.
I think if each of us, like all the elves, get on the shoulders of all the non-elves and we do a seeming, I think we're set.
How long does your invisibility thing last? Ayla?
2d4 minutes.
time of day is it? Well, are we taking a long rest here?
That was my question.
I thought we were inside the hut.
Okay. So time of day at the start of the long rest is probably getting towards evening, we'd say. So by the time you're done with your long rest, it'll be dark, almost morning.
So if we get up before the sun comes up and we all eat those Mornmon leaves and bark, and then Haleth casts her little pixie dust, I mean, that'll give us a better chance. We still have an issue of getting through the door.
Yeah, I was just looking down through here to see if I had anything that might work.
Well, you do have somebody with you that can actually, like, open locks and things.
Well,
You mean Spaz?
Yeah.
I don't think it's an issue of actually opening the door, but getting through the door without them noticing that the door is opening and closing type of thing, right?
Yeah, I think that would be the key. It's going to take some kind of weird lock for Haleth not to be able to unlock the damn thing.
Does anybody have like some sort of illusion they could cast over the door, and then Haleth could pick it and open it, and we could all go through, and they'd never, if they were watching, they'd never see that the door was open.
Is the invisibility the good kind or the weak kind?
I don't know what you mean.
Is it invisibility or greater invisibility?
Invisibility.
Okay, it's the weak.
Which just means we can't attack.
Right.
Let me check one thing real quick.
As you guys are kind of discussing this, probably about 30 minutes or 45 minutes goes by. As that happens, you see Kagro now is on the first floor. It kind of comes around the corner of the wall. Walks up the steps and kind of looks at the hut. You can see him kind of brings his face down towards it and sort of peers in the general location where it's at. I know he can't see through it, but you see him there, and he kind of puts his finger and kind of touches it. He kind of bounces a finger on it. He sort of grunts a little bit, and then he goes back, and he walks back around the corner and around the edge there. Disappears around the side.
He was up top before. I wonder how he got around. There must be like a secret entrance or something.
I don't remember. Did they tell us why they wouldn't talk to us?
Pretty sure they don't like us.
Yeah, I don't think they said anything other than no. They were real communicative.
Something about little folk and can't take shelter in the castle, and I can't even remember if you guys asked for the phylactery or not. I think you did. I think they said
Yeah,
no.
I think we did, but they didn't know what it was.
Right.
They just said they're protecting something.
Yep.
Well, I say we go with Haleth's plan.
Sounds good to me.
All right. Sounds good. So, since you guys will be doing long rests and there's people about, how about a watch order?
I'll take first watch.
I mean, you can look through the hut, obviously, but
Do we have one? Oh yeah, we got one in the thing.
kind of. Yeah, there's zeros in there, though. I'm not sure where Spaz and Snowflake. I don't think they usually take watches.
Yeah.
We kind of nixed that after the first time.
That's true. All right, so they're going to sleep throughout. The rest of you guys will do watches as you need to. All right. So, Talon, you're able to get through the first initial part of the watch. You see that the giants generally kind of walk around a little bit. You occasionally will see a dragon kind of strafe the tower, and they'll fire one of the ballistas at it, but otherwise it seems pretty uneventful. You kind of go into your trance time after that, and Marek and Haleth, you're kind of up doing your watch, and about an hour into your watch, you again see Kagro kind of comes from the side again. And as he kind of continues to walk around, you see that he now has another giant with him. And this one is very tall. He, let me bring up his image, appears to be kind of all dressed in blue. And he seems to have a long cloak, as well as has this icy sort of axe that you see.
Nice axe.
Or mace, I should say. I was looking at the other guys. This is Kagro as well. So these two are kind of now walking up towards you guys. As they do, you can hear him kind of talking back and forth, and Vermex seems kind of annoyed. And he kind of comes over, and all of a sudden you see he reaches in his pouch and he sort of starts to do some incantations. As he does that, nothing happens to the hut, but he kind of looks back and he nods to Kagro, and Kagro shakes his head. And he kind of looks over and he kind of pushes on the hut again. He goes poof, 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 on the hut.
I'll knock back.
Knock it off. We're sleeping.
And they kind of just continue to sort of knock on it. You see that Versenovex kind of looks at him and kind of shakes his head, and they seem to be having a pretty lengthy discussion back and forth about something.
I'll start casting. What is it? The comprehend languages.
Uh-huh.
Is this still during the first watch or second watch?
This is second watch.
So I'm asleep.
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah, it's Marek and Haleth that are awake. So you see they continue to talk, and Kagro then goes to the other side and steps over by the doors. And you see him kind of yell, and another one of the guards comes over, and he looks, and you can see he's pretty animated, kind of indicating to the guard something. He points back to the double doors, and the guard goes over, and he kind of checks the doors almost to see if they're locked, and he kind of pulls on them, and they're kind of talking back and forth. You see Versenovex is kind of just sort of distracted, and he seems a little bit annoyed whenever Kagro looks the other way, almost as if he doesn't really want to be out here. And there's kind of this debate back and forth, and the guard kind of nods and seems to be agreeing things. About 10 minutes goes by. So, Haleth, you finally have comprehend language?
Yes.
Okay. And you hear, or you can at least kind of see Kagro's lips kind of moving back and forth. I don't know, can you hear through a tiny hut?
I'm checking.
Okay. I know you can see through it. So you see him kind of talking back and forth, and Kagro's back is to you, and he's talking to the other guard that's there, and the guard's nodding his head. He seems to be getting some sort of instructions of the sort. Just then, you see Versenovex moves kind of down towards the steps, and he looks out, and you kind of hear him yell back, and Kagro looks back to him, and as he's pointing just over that rock edifice that your hut is covering, and he's kind of pointing in that direction.
It does not say anything in the hut description about sound at all.
Okay, all right.
It says that creatures and objects within the dome, when I cast it, can move through it freely. All other creatures and objects are barred from passing through.
Sure.
Spells and other magical effects can't extend through the dome or be cast through it.
Alrighty. So, Haleth, I will have you roll a perception check at disadvantage to read lips.
Sorry. There you go.
Thanks. Alright. So, as you're kind of looking at them, you do see that Kagro kind of turns back and he tells Versenovex, as he's kind of talking, you can hear him say, "What do you mean you can't dispel this?" And you see Versenovic says, "There's a dragon coming." And he's like, this damn dragons. He looks back to the guard and he says, "Make sure they don't get through the door." He says, "We'll be back in a couple hours." And you see Kagro then kind of moves quickly down the steps and around the corner, as well as Versenovic's. The guard sort of moves over to here, kind of stands next to the hut for a second.
Okay, I'll relay this to Marek.
All right.
So it looks like the other two have left. Do you think now's our time to try to get in?
I think this is probably the best chance that we're gonna get.
I hate to wake up Snowflake. I know he needs his rest to replenish his spells, though.
So we've only had, what, half a night so far?
Yeah.
We got 2 hours. How long did he say he was going to be away? 2 hours?
He said a couple hours, yeah.
So that could be anywhere from 2 to 4. Let's wake them up at the end of our shift, and should that be enough time for them, you think? Or do they need 8 hours?
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't understand that part of it either.
Longer should be 8 hours.
Yeah. Son of a gun. Well, we could, it's still going to be dark after 8 hours, right?
Yes.
So we could wait the full 8 hours. The guy could come back and leave again in that time. So let's hold off.
So it's still dark, right?
Yep, it is. And they don't really have any torches burning on the castle. It looks like they're trying to keep it sort of hidden.
Right, Marek, I'm gonna scout a bit just to get a better look at things.
Okay.
I'll be right back.
I'll stay here, so I don't want to disturb you or chance messing you up.
Right, I'll just, climb out and up this mountain using my cloak.
Okay.
Just to get a better viewpoint to see if there's anything else out there and if I can see where the other two giants went.
Sure. So the slope is pretty easily to climb. It's really not that hard, so no acrobatics is needed. So you're able to kind of climb up and over. The giants that are there seem to be more preoccupied with things that are going about. You do see that there is this large sort of blue dragon that's kind of strafing the tower occasionally. They keep firing ballistae at him, but seem to be missing, and he's doing some pretty good damage to that building that's off to the far east on the first part. You can see it kind of crackling with electricity and whatnot as he hits it multiple times.
And I only see the ones that are out there.
Yeah, and when you get up to the top, that third one that's all the way over by that ledge, he's lying dead. Looks like he either got hit by electricity or something had happened to him. But he's down and just kind of laying down flat on the ground there.
Right, I've got the cloak of Arachnida.
Uh-huh. I forgot about that.
Yeah, so I'm just going to go ahead and climb up here and take a look around on the other side of this battlements.
Okay, all right, sounds good. So as you climb up to there and you take a peek, what you see is...
Just Payless can get in a door up there. Maybe she can walk down and unlock them from the other side.
I think this is another level, though.
Yeah, it is. So, Aelith, as you kind of peek up and over, what you see is on the over the parapet, you see that there's a large open courtyard. And on the east side, you see a big ruined sort of blockhouse that's there. There's a door that opens to it. You see that the roof is kind of collapsed there. You also see a door on the farther side that kind of appears to go into the main keep. The wall of the main keep there is sort of charred and discolored from what looks like probably multiple breath weapon attacks. And you see there's some acrid puddles that kind of lay on the ground. Maybe a green dragon had attacked relatively, in the recent past or something like that.
So is that the door that you're talking about?
Is it that one you were going to? No, I'm sorry. The door would be right here. Would be
Okay.
right there, actually. And that there's a wall that goes between that building and this wall here, a parapet that's there. So that kind of connects all the way up to the actual wall itself.
And I don't see any other, like, giants patrolling or anything?
No, that courtyard is completely empty.
All right, I'll try to move over to this side and get a view.
Okay. So as you come around to that side, what you see is that's actually, I'm sorry, it doesn't show it on the map, but that's actually a higher level. So once you climb up, you're kind of looking on a kind of like the second level of that keep, so that this lower one was about 10 feet or 15 feet lower than this one. And so that one there, what you see is you see there is a door that you can see on the building there. Actually, I have doors on the wrong spot now that I see it. The door actually is facing this wall. There's kind of a curved wall there, and then there's this large tower that's in the way. And on this level, you also see no guards patrolling. It's almost as if they're trying to make it look like there's really nothing here, is kind of the impression that you get.
Okay, so there's a door there and a door on the other side.
Yep.
And I'll just slowly or quietly try to make my way back down. Actually, I'll get over here and I'll just jump off.
Alright, sounds good. There's what the maps would look like. So you kind of float back down to the bottom. Get back into the hut.
Yep, I'll get back into the hut.
Alrighty.
Alright, Marek, maybe once everybody gets up, we might want to go over the battlements
Instead of through the doors?
instead of through these doors.
Okay.
I don't know. When everybody gets up, we can discuss.
Sounds good.
So you're able to kind of get through the remaining of your guys' watch. Ren, you're now awake for the third watch there.
Okay.
Marek, I assume you go to sleep. Ren, you're up with Haleth kind of at this point, or Haleth, yeah, or you could transfer a couple hours. The remaining of your guys' watch goes okay, and then Talon's up for the fourth after his trance is over. And the remaining of the time goes uneventfully. You didn't see the two large giants return at any point, Haleth.
Okay. But we still have this guy right out in front, right?
We do, but you see that he is kind of sitting with his back up against the kind of the rock there, and you see over the last several hours he's kind of been snoozing a little bit. It looks like he's maybe had a long day, and he appears to be pretty tired.
Right. Ren, what do you think about going up and over the walls versus going in through this main door?
I'm still worried we're going to get attacked before we get up there. Think we can get over there without them noticing us?
Well, there's nobody on the other side that I saw. The person out front appears to be napping. Maybe if you could take Black Angus I mean, I'm sure Talon and I could get over pretty easily. Or we can just go with the original plan, just go through the front doors.
We're gonna have to fight them at some point, probably, in order to get out, I think.
How high is the battlement from where we're at down here?
So that one is 15 feet on that side. This one's not really, the west side is not really to scale. So above the door, well, that's from the rock wall. So it's probably 60 feet up.
Okay, too far to Misty step in.
Yeah.
So our long rest is now over, is that correct?
Yes, that's correct.
I'm casting Mage Armor.
Okay.
We need some kind of rousing.
I'm casting Mage
Inspirational.
Armor too.
Perfect timing.
And I started telling them about, when you get late at night, you might get sleepy and get surrounded by giants and shit and don't even remember it.
Sounds like a true
Wow.
story.
That was inspiring.
And so, make sure you stay alert so you don't get surrounded by giants.
Okay.
And, yep, I will take number 1.
All right, sounds good.
Oh, I gotta do my targeting thing.
I don't think I like this.
Did I get everybody?
Yeah, I think you did. Yep.
I could use a wall of force and just make a ramp up to the top of the battlements. Not going to be invisible though.
I think we decided we're just going to go through the front.
Yeah. I believe in the KISS principle.
All right. So as you see the doors, it's a pair of stone double doors. They're each 20 feet high, and they kind of open into what looks like a natural rock wall. The wall bears the bas-relief carvings of dragons falling from the sky, slain by great arrows and rocks. Broken dragons' bodies lying in heaps on the ground below at the base of the doors. Faintly visible above all 5 dragon heads representing each of the chromatic breeds looking in anguish. The stone doors is damp with rivulets of water that seep down its surface.
After I cast my Mage Armor, I'm going to spend a minute to cast Foresight on Marek.
All right.
Thank you.
Right. I know I probably have to climb up a bit to get to the door to see if I can, or to the lock to see if I can unlock it.
Yep.
I can cast a Tensor's Floating Disc if you want to stand on it. It floats 5 feet above the ground.
Is it invisible?
Oops.
I'm not sure if it is or not.
I think I have a better chance of climbing up and doing it stealthy.
So we're on the middle part of the map. I tried to sync for everybody so that way you could see this has that level with the doors on it. So I need stealth checks from everybody unless you want the giant to wake up.
I eat
wait,
some
we-
of that Mormon
We ate the
blood.
leaves, right?
Looks like a couple people did. Did anybody else?
I probably would have seen him eating them and eat them. Let me see if I got any. Oh, yeah, I got some. I'll eat some bark.
Okay.
Does that do give us advantage or something?
Gives you +5.
It puts us in blackface.
It does. Forgot about that.
Oh, I don't have an effect for that.
Just put a plus. Just click the +5. That'll be fine. All right, and let's see. Giant half sleepy at disadvantage. Okay. All right. I think that was everybody. So 1, 2, 3. Thanks, Aleph. So you all are able to get out of the tiny hut, kind of move over to the doors. Haleth, you kind of float up.
Yeah, I crawl up with the cloak.
Okay, all right, gotcha. As you do, you kind of find the locking mechanisms, but examining it, you see that the lock is not locked.
But I saw the giant pull on it.
Yep.
It's probably barred on the other side. Can I like look through it and tell if it is?
Yeah.
It's barred from the other side.
Yep. So as you look through, you don't see anything that looks like a bar across the door. You do see that there is a hallway behind the door that runs straight into another set of stone doors on the far end. The hallway is about 20 feet wide, and you see there's 2 large stone doors there, and the hallway looks to be about 20, 40, about 55 feet long.
Right, can I tell if there's like if it's like magically shut or anything like that?
Yeah, it doesn't appear to be.
Alright, I'll jump back down.
All right.
Which way do they open, in or out?
They open out towards you. Actually, they don't. They open inwards. Sorry, that would make more sense.
That's why when the guy pulled on it, they wouldn't open.
Right. They go inward. Sorry, they go towards the other way, towards the tunnel.
Well, should we just give it a push and see what happens?
Sure.
Come on, Ren, let's push that.
Okay, I'll push the door.
Okay. Which door do you want to push?
I'll push the right side.
The right side? Okay, gotcha. What'd you roll? Athletics 16? Okay. So you do kind of put your hand on it, and as you do feel it, you do feel that the door is very heavy. You feel that any door that's in here probably are going to have to push like this if it's a stone door. You put all your kind of work into it. You rolled a 16. You find that you're barely able to kind of push that door open just to crack for you all to kind of slide inside.
Oh, wow. So I got 27 total?
You got a 16 total.
Oh,
You rolled
man.
a 5 plus
Wow.
11.
Oh, Jesus.
But we're in anyway.
Alright, who's going in?
I'll close it.
Alrighty, gotcha. So go
Need
ahead.
to roll.
I'll follow the others in.
Alrighty.
Whoa. Where's everybody at before we go too far? Stop. I'll try to get everybody to stop as quietly as I can.
Okay.
How far in front? Do I kind of get the idea where it's at?
Yeah, you do. So the trapdoor is About 15 feet, 10 feet in front of you.
Okay. I'll climb up the wall.
Okay. So you guys see Haleth kind of start climbing up the wall.
Guys, just don't move for a minute. Can I kind of see what might be triggering it?
Yeah, so as you kind of get up there, you sort of get this better perception of the floor below you, and you see that the tile appears to definitely have a pattern different on the next 20 by 20 foot area. And you would think that that probably would be maybe the trigger that's causing it, and it would be right there.
So we can't actually walk around it.
No.
Ooh, did Black Angus fall on it?
No, he's okay, because we're not all completely on squares, so...
So it looks like there's some kind of like pressure trap or something. I can't really tell. But I wouldn't step on anything in the next few yards.
So what do we do?
Close to where I'm at right now.
Actually, 10 feet in front of you on both sides. Yep.
And it's the wall.
Uh-huh.
Can I climb up to the roof?
Yep. So you see her scamper up towards the top of the ceiling there. Ceiling's 20 feet high.
Right, I'm gonna try. Does it look like the roof is fine? Like nothing's gonna fall down on top of them, like the ceiling, or if it's.
So on the ceiling you see there's the two trap doors where it looks like they would probably swing downward to drop whatever's above. So you could, I mean, in theory you could go across the trap doors, but you don't know if there's a weight mechanism to them or anything like that.
Oh, it's up top. Okay.
Yeah, trapdoors are above, the trigger's below.
Can I? I'll look to see if there's a way that I can like wedge them closed. Then
Ah, okay. Do you have something that you could wedge them closed with?
I have pitons.
Alrighty, gotcha. If you'd like to try to do that, you can. I'd probably have you do thieves' tools just to see if you can figure out how to get them to nail them in so they don't trigger.
Yeah, I've got some thieves' tools. I've never used that.
I know, right? Ah, look at that. So you guys definitely see Haleth kind of works her way. She puts in about 5 or 6 pitons or pitons or pitons. Haleth, you feel pretty good about it. You think that you've successfully kind of hammered that together.
Hey, Marek. You want to try to walk across right now?
Sure. I'm gonna take one foot sort of and sort of put weight on it and then jump right back.
All right, sounds good. Remaining the group is all right where you're standing, is that right? It is important.
Yeah.
You know what? I think I'm going to cast telekinesis on myself.
All right.
And I'm going to pick myself up a little bit.
All right.
Hold myself in the air.
All right, sounds good. All right, so Marek, you kind of put your foot down on it, and as you do, you hear a click. And you kind of lift your foot backwards and kind of look. Haleth, you hear kind of a groan or something where that sounds like those trap doors were about to trigger open, but your pitons or pitons have really worked well to keep that shut. And it definitely sounds like something has triggered once he stepped on that.
You didn't doubt me, did you?
No doubt at all. So I'll take a couple more steps onto it.
Okay.
See if I can walk all the way across.
So the second time you step on it, it makes no noise whatsoever, and you're able to walk across it. You notice that it's depressed just barely, maybe an inch or two. It's a very nice, well-designed trap. And you're able to get to the other side to where the doors are.
I'll wave at the other guys and say, hey, you can come across.
You don't need to. It looks like there's doors on this side and possibly on the other side. I'll try to scamper down the wall to see if I can find the opening.
Yeah, sure, absolutely. I think your investigation, it's 28. So you are able to find an opening, and the opening is be right there. You can kind of see where that's open a little bit, right next to you.
I'm still not for sure exactly what happened there, but I bet I could just use the wall of force to just keep us from actually stepping on the floor through there.
Elith, do you want to open that door?
Unless somebody else wants to do something.
Okay.
I am telekinesis myself. What are you doing?
So you open that door and you find that it has a passageway, and that passageway goes to the south, kind of the southeast, and you see it goes downhill, and then the other passageway continues off to the northwest, and it appears to be at the same level. It's
I'll
dark.
go over here and see if I can check this one too.
Okay, gotcha. Yep, so that one opens up as well. These passageways, aren't dark. They're lit with small sconces that are along the wall with a torch, but it's very dimly lit. And you see another passageway that goes about 20 feet and then turns to the southwest.
Okay, so we've got 3 choices: forward, left, or right.
Do we want to go downstairs? Let's go to the right.
Right and down's probably where that entrance is, where what's his name came, huh? Came around the corner.
What was to the left?
To the left is another passageway that goes about 25, 30 feet and then turns.
Hey, let's split the party into pairs and go each direction.
Okay, I'm with Black Angus.
Let's ready to start the new campaign.
That sounds like a really good plan.
I just want to get over this dungeon, man. Let's just slash this thing.
Let's go to the left.
All right.
We've been in this one for 2 hours.
All right, Spaz goes to the right.
Spaz has already decided on the right.
He's the leader.
He is the leader.
My patience is wearing thin with this dungeon.
We just got in it. All right. So as you continue, Spaz, you see that the passageway continues again about 50 feet or so, and then you see a large, giant ladder that goes up.
Is it a giant-sized ladder?
It is a giant-sized ladder.
Well, that's a big ladder.
How far between the rungs?
Probably about 5 or 6 feet.
That'd be a good climb.
How tall is it?
I'm sorry. I apologize. It goes up probably about 45 feet or so, and it ends at a trap door.
All right. I'll throw my rope of climbing on the up to the very top rung.
Okay. Yeah. Sounds good. So your rope of climbing goes up, wraps around the very top rung, kind of work your way up.
I tell it
And
myself
apparently
up.
Oh.
Oh,
Spaz goes up.
So you're telekinesing up. How about the rest of the group?
I am.
I'm going to wait and see what happens with the trapdoor.
Yeah.
All right, so Spaz, you get all the way up to the top, and you see there is this. Let's see, what kind of trapdoor is it? Yeah, so it's a kind of a stone slab that's there, and it seems to be reinforced with iron on this side.
Well, I'm going to kind of settle down on the top rung, and then I'm going to use my telekinesis to open the trap door.
Okay, alrighty. So if you tried to move something, you have a strength roll or something, don't you? With the
No,
telekinesis?
if it's an object, then it's a certain weight, and I have to go look and see.
Okay, all right, sounds good. Why don't you go ahead and take a peek?
All right, object. It moves automatically. I can try to move the object that weighs up to 1,000 pounds.
Oh, yep, you can open it.
I go open it. Like I'm doing my best Yoda imitation too.
Alrighty, gotcha.
Like I'm straining with both hands,
Nice.
using the force.
So as you lift open that trap door, you immediately hear the sound of what sounds like a large dragon that's its wings kind of beating by. You see that there's a roof that's completely destroyed. You can see the stars and a lot of smoke that's kind of billowing over the top. And it seems to open up into a sort of a ruined building.
I'm like, hey, come on up. The coast is clear. I peek up. I telekinesis myself up there and peek up.
All right, so as you peek through, you see that the interior of this building is a complete mess. It's burnt, and you see there's partially melted bunks, smashed footlockers, fragments of the roof are all disappeared, laying all over the ground. You do see that this appears maybe was a garrison house that has been kind of completely destroyed. You don't immediately recognize anybody being in the room. You do see that there's a door on the kind of western wall.
I communicate all that to the party somehow. I'm using hand jive. Anybody who understands hand jive can interpret it.
I'm sure they all understand hand jive. All right.
What the hell is he doing? Anybody get that?
Thought he was having a seizure.
That he's swatting a bee or something.
Fuck, this is a big map.
I'm going to go up with Spaz.
Alrighty, so Marek,
I think that's what he wanted.
you kind of came up.
And it came up.
Sorry, what was that?
I was just going to ask them if that's opening up onto the ramparts where above where we were before.
So if you kind of yell that up to them, Spaz and Marek, you don't see any ramparts. All you see are this walls of the building. The roof is all destroyed, and there's a door.
I'm going to say, I think Hale is scouted up here. Maybe she should come up and take a look. Maybe she can tell us where we are.
I didn't get that good of a look.
I'll walk over to the edge and look down. Can I kind of see where we're at now?
It's just a wall. There's a large wall that goes straight up.
Oh, it's a wall all the way around?
Yep, all the way around.
Oh, there's a door here. Telekinesis door open.
Alrighty, sounds good. So you telekinesis that door open as well. What's the rest
I'll
of the
work
group
my
doing?
way up the ladder.
I was gonna say, all right, you're working your way up.
Is that trap door big enough for Black Angus or no?
Yeah, giants fit through it, so I think Black Angus can fit too.
I'll fly up when there's an opening.
Alrighty, sounds good. So Spaz, you open up that door and you see that this is a large courtyard with parapets, and you see the main keep is in front of you. You do see that there's another room with a door, or another building with a door on the other side, and the walls are all scorched and everything. You do see immediately below you is kind of the path and the bridge, and you do recognize that this is the area that Haleth was initially indicating when you guys were talking about it, about maybe going up the wall to get to.
Is this kind of a semi 3D map?
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, you weren't here. I forgot. Yeah, it's an isometric map.
So that is a wall beside the ladder then?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, sorry about that. Yeah, ignore the squares except for the squares that we have.
Do you guys really think that up is the way we would go for the phylactery?
I would think they'd bury it as deep as they could into this place, but I'm following you guys.
So Spaz, you look out on the courtyard, you see it's there. Marek, you're there with them. Talon, you just came up and through this kind of opening that's here. Haleth is now coming up next to you as well.
I'll follow her up.
Alrighty. That leaves Ren and Black Angus down at the bottom.
Yeah, I'll fly up.
Alrighty. So Black Angus comes up as well as... Oops.
Hey, Spaz, open that door over there, too.
I open the door. And
Okay.
the force.
Alrighty.
Where are you idiots going?
So Marek, as you come up to that door, you see there are 3 giants standing in there, and they seem shocked that the door blew open. Go ahead and roll for initiative.
Beat.
I don't even see us on the map.
Yeah, I lost the map. I gotta find it. Yeah.
Oh, I apologize. I shared it for everybody but you two.
Oh. I was going nuts.
Sorry about that.
Oh, sorry, you're wanting initiative?
Yes, please. Looks like, Marek, you got the drop on him, man. What would you like to do?
This is just a single wide door, so they can't all come at me. I'm just going to hold him here and say, Spaz, there's 3 giants in here. And I don't know if they're going to kill me or not, but I might need help.
Yeah, it looks to me like you got a giant problem. You'll be all right.
I'm going to say, hey, fellas, how's it going? Kagro let us in here.
Alright, and what language do you say that in?
Common.
Alrighty, sounds good. They just look at you.
Do they look like they look at me intelligently or like I'm an idiot?
They look at you like you don't know what you're talking about, or they don't understand a word you're saying. Anything else?
You know what?
Yeah.
I'll try it in Celestial too.
Alrighty, gotcha. So you switch languages, kind of change tunes, and they still don't seem to really understand.
Fools. Well, I'll just hold my ground there and see what happens.
Alrighty.
I don't want to draw first blood.
Sounds good. Talon? And then Haleth. Haleth, you'll be after him.
What is Spaz doing?
He's just looking out the door, I think.
Yeah, right now.
Do we even know
I
that?
don't think so.
So I'm just gonna wait here till someone says something.
Alrighty.
Because as far as I know, they're just walking around.
Right. Yep, exactly. Aelith?
Yep, I don't know what's going on either.
Alright, sounds good.
I'm just going to explore this area.
Sounds good. So, Marek, you see the giant in front of you all of a sudden starts to walk and tries to scoop you up with his hand. I need a strength saving throw.
Oh, no.
Nice roll. So as he does, you kind of bat his hand away, and you kind of hear him sort of growl out into something out into giant.
Can we hear that from where we're at?
Let me see. Oh yeah, yep, you definitely can hear it as it, the whole kind of building sort of trembles as he screams out.
Okay, we've just been labeled intruders.
Marek, you see the other giant that was in the room immediately opens up the door, goes through, and closes the door. Ren.
Guess I'll move up to there. Do I see anything other than?
You see Marek holding the door. You could see some giants that are there on the other side of the door that's open.
I'll dash to there.
Okay.
That'll be my turn.
Sounds good. Spaz?
I step out. I'm like, yeah, don't worry. Guess I'll move to there.
Oops, sorry, that was 20.
There, so I could see.
Okay.
I'm cockeyed, so that's fine. And
I'm
like,
not sure where you guys are.
that's because we're locked. Like, hey, we're here. Your boss sent us.
Okay.
You need to stop.
Okay. Snowflake.
I'm going to move to there. Are those guys in another building? Is that what it is?
Yep, they are.
Can I actually see them?
You can see the one through the two doors as you're looking through an angled way.
In Giant, I'm going to say we're here to end this war.
Okay. One of them yells back, we didn't start this war. How are you going to end the war?
By destroying the cause of it.
Okay, so just to give you guys perspective, the 30-foot mark is where Marek is standing, that 30-foot marker of the buildings that you see on that second map. Okay. Marek, the other giant, reaches down and tries to grab you. Another strength save for me. Oh. So he pulls you into the room.
Does he get his little bonus off of Ren?
Yeah, he does. He gets a +4. Is that a
Nice
save?
job, Talon. It is a save. Yep.
Forgot about that.
Yeah. Nice work. Strong work. So he tries to grab, and you see some sort of holy power surrounds you to allow the ability for him not to be able to get you. Oops, I forgot to roll their initiatives. Sorry.
I go, haha, missed again. I wink at Ren.
Righty. So that would fall under. Okay. If you guys want to move Black Angus or Puff, you guys can.
Marek, make a flirtation roll.
Which one
Move
is that?
Black Angus into
Charisma?
the room.
Absolutely.
They're giants. It's probably a strength roll.
No, I'm flirting with Ren.
Just the flirt with Ren.
Well, you got a nat 20, so.
Ren's completely
Enamored.
enamored. Yeah.
I'll wink back. Make him
There you
feel
go.
weird.
I'll just stash in there.
Alrighty, sounds good.
Hey, let's just seize these two idiots winking at each other.
Yeah, right. With fire giants in front of them. Marek.
You do know her first thought is that Spaz has cast something that's causing them to be doing that, right?
Right.
They're out of reach now, aren't they?
Yeah.
They're cowardly giants.
Don't think we really want to fight these guys.
I thought that's what we were here to do.
Have a choice.
As a player that missed the last session, maybe I'm screwed up on that then.
I agree with you because I don't remember shit.
We spent like an hour trying to negotiate with him. We didn't make no headway.
I just think we need to find the phylactery and destroy it.
All right, Marek. Kind of skirt. Whoops, sorry. You're skirting along the wall there.
Yeah, moving all the way down to there.
Gotcha.
And then I'll try to, hit this guy with my sword.
Okay.
It'd be like a pinprick, but
Yeah. All right, sounds good. That's a hit.
I didn't target him, sorry.
I got it. Yep, it's a hit. Nice job. Oh.
All right. I'll
User
cast.
joined your channel.
All right.
Oops. I'll cast Zephyr Strike,
Okay.
and then 60.
Yep.
And I can see them through the door,
Yep,
right?
you can. Yep, door's open. Oh, there you go. Nice. Start the crits.
and then I'll move back 10.
Alrighty. Yep, sounds good.
That's it.
Alrighty.
Puff will just come up close to me.
Okay. So the giant that's in there does take a swing at you there, Marek. Misses with the first attack. Swings with the second.
I'll shield.
Oh, okay. I'll take that back then. Black Angus?
He'll stay where he's at.
Alright. Run.
I can't believe there were 3 of those guys in here. They must have been up to something.
They were spooning.
Alright, Ren.
That's a square right there.
Yep, it is. Yep, right along that wall there.
They gonna be able to get past me through that door or no?
They could, yeah. Nice, it's a hit. Got a stab in his
I'll
legs.
level 2 smite.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, it's a miss. El Magnifico.
Well, I am going to try and restrain that guy there, whichever
Okay.
giant number, whatever the one on the north side. I can't.
Sure.
I don't know what he
8.
is.
Number 8.
So that's versus his strength check.
Oh, you're using telekinesis. I was like, what are you
sorry.
using? I misunderstood. I gotcha. Strength check, you said? Wow.
I did.
You rolled 2 20s.
Oh man, ain't that some shit?
Yeah, no kidding.
Just wasn't meant to be. Okay.
Nope. Snowflake.
I gotta check range here.
Looks like 45 maybe.
I think that gets me within 30.
Yep.
Yeah. All right. Let's see how his wisdom saving throw is.
Okay.
Oh crap! That's a con save. Damn. All right. That's it for me.
All right. Oh, interesting. So he takes a poke at Ren. He can't move, so misses with the first one. You see him kind of shuddering in the corner. Misses with the second one. Haleth.
I'd like to peek out around the corner of
Yep.
The griffin and shoot at the one in the corner.
Yep. That's a hit. Nice.
And then use the rest of my movement to crawl up the wall a bit.
Okay, sounds good. Marek?
The chap in front of me.
Yeah. Nice. Talon.
All right. I look back and I see Snowflake directly behind me, and I shiver and move away.
All right.
And then I'll go ahead and take a couple shots.
Okay. Nice. Good news is you're equidistant now from both of them.
And that's it.
Alrighty. I assume Puff stays right there.
Yeah.
All right. He swings at Ren. Seeing that he feels like he didn't do any damage to Ren, he swings back over at Marek.
I can't shield that one.
Alrighty, sounds good. Black Angus.
He'll stay where he's at.
Okay. Ren. Keep whacking away.
Level 1 smite.
Alright.
And level 1 smite.
Alrighty. As you do that, the giant falls and falls down to the ground with a big thud.
I'm going to use, since I killed somebody, I'm going to use my Great Weapon Master to hit this guy.
Yep.
Actually, I'll move. I probably can't. I'd have to crawl on top of that dude.
Yeah, it'd be difficult terrain, but you could.
I'll move to there.
Alrighty.
Level 3 smite.
Okay.
Level 2.
Spaz.
All right. I'll move over there.
Yep.
And I'll try the same thing on this guy.
Okay.
I'll see if I can restrain him.
Alright, sounds good.
Probably not going to happen today.
Nope. Snowflake.
Is that normally a charisma check that you roll for that, Brian?
Yeah, that's not spellcasting ability.
Oh, okay. I'm going to move up to there.
All
Is
right.
that inside the door at that
Yeah.
spot? Or okay. And these guys in the picture looks like they're wearing metal armor, are they?
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to try and shock and grasp it.
Okay. Yeah, they're wearing plate. Nice.
And he can't take reactions until its next turn.
Okay.
And then I'm going to take a 5-foot step and try and step back around the corner here.
Alrighty, sounds good. Aelith.
gonna peek around the corner and shoot at that guy.
Yep.
Can I have advantage because I'm
Yep.
up the wall and he doesn't?
Yep.
I think I'm going to have disadvantage from watching her hang upside down, looking through the door, shooting a bow or crossbow.
Nice shot.
I'll use my bonus action.
Alrighty. Another nice hit. Marek.
I think I found a weak spot in his armor.
Yep, you definitely did. Oh. Oh my gosh.
Didn't we get him a magic sword that does extra damage?
Only when I roll a crit.
Yeah, only when he crits.
Alright. I'll move up yonder.
Yep.
Take a couple shots.
Yep. Wow. Like min-maxing damage tonight. Oh.
Yeah, I'll use my Stalker's Flurry.
Uh-huh. There you go.
Whoops. Was that a hit?
Yeah, it's a hit. Alright, that one goes down. Alright, so the two are down in the room, the door is closed. This room looks like it's just mainly a guardhouse that's here, sort of a temporary room to kind of prevent kind of an onslaught of people coming through. Nothing else.
Are we open to the sky out here where we're at?
You are.
With dragons flying around and stuff.
Yep.
I really recommend that we go back and go through one of those other tunnels.
Yeah, where are we going, Spaz? Haleth thinks this thing's underground. You seem to be taking us up.
Well, I just figured everything important's on the top of things.
If I was going to try and protect a phylactery, I would put it underground where it's harder for people to get to it.
I say we have a new vote for leader. All in favor of Haleth, say aye.
Black Angus.
I was going to say Black Angus.
I was wondering if that other hallway went to the lower door that where the guy we were talking to, like that.
Oh, on that map? I see.
Yeah,
Is that your
that
5 foot
map.
one?
Yeah, that's my white 5-footer. Don't judge; it's smaller. But I'm fine with going down there and checking it out.
I recommend that we go back underground.
Oh, I got a roof over my head. But yeah, okay.
That's true, Marek. You too.
Well, since it worked for Spaz the last time, I'm going to go back this way and see if everyone follows me.
I'm going to need that map again.
Yeah, you bet. Sorry, 1 second.
Oh, this was your idea, Talon. Are you coming or not? No, there you are. Okay.
You didn't remove your rope, did you, Talon?
Oh, the rope's still there.
No, it's still there.
I'm going to start climbing down it then.
Alrighty. Sounds good. Everybody else is heading back down again?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
All right, so I put you all back down on that map again. Not sure who's in what order or whatnot, but at least I'll get you all in the tunnel. All right.
Lead the way.
It's still dark out, right?
Yeah, yep. There's sconces that are on the wall with some torchlight in these tunnels, but it's pretty dim light. They're just there so people aren't walking through pitch black.
So which way, Talon?
To the south goes downwards, the rest is level.
Is it dusty or dirty enough in here, Talon, that you can see tracks?
So as you look down, the floor is pretty pristine. Actually, there doesn't appear to be any dust. It looks like this passageway is very well traveled.
Looks like this passageway is very well traveled. Was there any stairway or anything like that in the other passageway that went down across the room with the pit or with the trap?
So when you look through, you don't see any sort of stairway. You just see the passageway turns to the southwest and moves in that direction.
I vote we go that way. Wizard's intuition.
So, Marek, as you continue down that passageway, you and Spaz, you guys go down a long,
Apparently we're going this way.
slanted hill. That hill ends abruptly into a wall.
Hey, let's come check in this wall and see if there's a door.
And check and see if there's a door in the wall.
Yeah, Haleth, you immediately recognize that there is a secret door that's here in this wall.
Yep, it's right there.
Thanks.
It was kind of like child's play for you.
So is it locked or anything?
Telephone.
No, it's not. Nope. There's a simple mechanism. It's about 10 feet up that you can pull, and it appears that slides the door open.
Who's going in? Take a look.
I'll pull the lever.
So Marek jumps up and grabs the lever and pulls it down. As it slides open, you see that it opens up to the outside, and you see a dead giant laying there.
That's the one that was out front that looks like you've been fried by a
Yep.
dragon.
That's the one.
Okay, well, this isn't the right way. So I scoot right on back.
I look back at Snowflake. I'm like, we found your phylactery out down here. It's a giant phylactery.
All right.
Is it a used phylactery?
I say we try the big double doors at the other end of the hallway.
How about we try the passage behind the secret door?
Sure, I guess we could try that, but I think it's just going to go to that ledge that was above where we were in the hut.
Do I hear anything on the other side?
You do not.
I used the force and opened the door.
Alrighty. So as you open the door, you see an oddly shaped room that appears to be empty. It's a large circular room. As you kind of just take a few minutes to look at it, you see there's two alcoves that go off to the east and to the west. This looks to be a perfect room that's designed for perfect defense against breath-type weapons. The room would allow the breath weapons to shoot in and kind of bounce around inside the room, but would protect people from the alcoves.
I'll go in, climb up the wall about 15 feet,
Okay.
and then start moving around this side.
Sounds good. So you kind of continue. You see that the alcoves go all the way up to the ceiling, which is 20 feet high. As you peek through, you see that the alcove goes about, 20, 25 feet in, and then it turns to the south.
I'll stay on the wall like I am and
Okay.
follow it on around, peek
All right.
around the corner.
Sounds good. Talon goes back, gets his rope. All right, Talon, sounds good. Talon, as you went to get that rope, by the way, you hear sounds of giant voices up above.
Okay.
Alrighty. Haleth, as you come back around, you see that it goes to the south about 10 feet and then turns to the east.
Then I'll peek around the corner.
Yeah, and you see that it's actually a dead end, almost as if a protective sort of alcove that they could sit in.
Right, I'll scoot around and see if there's like any like secret doors, since there seems to be a lot of those here.
Yeah, so as you kind of search around the walls, you don't see anything that looks like secret doors. However, you get this sensation that these walls are more than just stone. There seems to be something magical with them. You can't put your hand on it, but, well, you can put your hand on the wall, but you can't figure out exactly what the magic is that's sort of attuned to all these walls, but there's definitely something that's attuned to them.
Right, I'll hop down and come back up.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't see anything in there.
Hey, whichever direction we're going to choose, we need to choose it somewhat quick. I heard some more giants coming from up top.
Right, I'll sprint over to the other side and take a look in there, see
Okay.
if it's the same thing.
It looks exactly the same. Has kind of the same appearance in the passage and everything.
I'll keep Puff back in that hallway a bit.
Okay, sounds good. Yeah, and it is exactly the same. So definitely looks like an area where you could defend against breath weapons. You could hide to not get hit.
Right, Talon, you said that there were some giants.
Yeah, it sounds like there's some giants coming from up above where we engaged earlier. Puff just let me know that the door just slammed shut. The trap door.
Right, then let's move down this way, I guess.
Snowflake, you see a hallway that continues down and then immediately turns to the southeast.
I'm not going any further. I was just looking to see what was down the hallway.
Sure, no, I understand.
Looks like it turns further down.
Marek, you see a set of stone steps that goes up. Marek, as you go up the steps, about 20 feet or so, they kind of make a turn 90 degrees to the southwest from there, and they lead up to a passageway. That passageway goes both to the southwest, which has a door, and to the northwest. which leads about 10 feet or so, and then it appears to turn.
We'll take the northerly one and see what's around the corner.
All right. If you scroll your map up, you're on the next level. You're on the steps. I'll move you to the top part. If you're not, you can stay right there. That second level.
It looks like whatever's in here is is up as opposed to down.
Thanks, friend.
I was going that way. I'm going up.
All right. Marek, as you peek around, you see that there is another flight of stairs that goes upwards, about 20 feet or so.
Is that a door to the south of us? I don't know which one.
Southeast, yep.
Door lady.
What?
What?
Well, I was going to say something. I don't want to be negative. I'll check the door.
Alrighty. So as you take a listen to the door, you hear, you recognize now giant voices. You hear kind of a giant voice. He sounds frustrated, and he's going like, "Rah, rah, rah, rah," and it's almost as if he's yelling at something or talking to something. And then you hear the sound of what sounds like kind of wood banging against wood. Boom, 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 boom. And then you hear a whoosh. And then you hear him kind of yell out. And then you hear the same thing, wood against wood. Boom, 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 boom.
Hey, Snowflake, can you come listen? It sounds like there's giant. I don't speak it.
Yeah, I'll come over beside her and see if I can hear what's being said.
So as you take a listen, you hear a giant saying something to the effect of like, "Come closer, you bastard." And he's like, "I see you. Come on, come on." You just hear one voice, and it sounds like he's yelling at something or someone. Then you hear this.
Is there a way to see through, like under it, or a keyhole or anything?
No, it's a full solid door. It opens outwards. Then you hear that wood sound, bump, 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 and then it kind of stops. And then he's like, "Come on, come on." And then you hear bump, 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 and it kind of pounds again.
He's talking to something, but I don't hear anything responding.
I'll bet you. What can you describe what he's saying?
Something about come closer, I see you. Then it sounds like he's hitting something with wood, using wood to hit it.
I'll bet you he's shooting at a dragon.
If you say so. It doesn't sound like her crossbow or his bow that I hear, does it?
So as he says that, it does sound like the sound of the ballista turning on a sort of a dais, so he can kind of turn it. You didn't hear the twang of the bow itself, but it does sound like that sort of turning on the wood, kind of in wood on wood, kind of turning on itself.
Okay, maybe you're right.
Let's go up.
All right. So as you continue up the stairs, You take the stairs, and you see the stairs lead up into what appears to be a hallway. That hallway is going to the northeast. Sorry, I messed up my map.
I'll call Buff back up.
All right, sounds good. All right, having a bit of technical difficulties. I apologize. In that hallway, you see there's a doorway about 30 feet down the hall, and it opens to the left.
I will continue into the hallway.
All right. A moment of stupidity when it came to Fantasy Grounds. I'm better now, sorry. Alright, I'm just opening up the map. Does everybody else follow behind him?
Yep.
Alright.
Yeah.
Bear with me.
Yeah, I'll follow.
Alright, I'm going to put you guys on the map. See that the hallway continues and then it turns to the south east, or to the right at the end.
I'll peek around the corner.
So you see another large, giant ladder that goes upwards towards another trapdoor, about 20 feet up or so. The passageway kind of jaunts, and then it comes to another door, which also is closed.
Hey, Spaz. Open this door.
As soon as I can find it on the map.
I apologize.
Has it been 10 minutes yet?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I'll recast telekinesis.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll telekinesis that door open.
All right, this the one right next to Marek?
Yes.
All right. So as that door opens, Marek, you see inside is sort of a cavernous great hall. You see lots of stuff in this room. So what you see is it's kind of dimly lit by two windows on the western wall that you can see, the northwest wall there. And there's a heavy iron pot of glowing coals that hangs just above you, just above the entrance door. And it's about 15 feet wide or so. The pot sways slightly, casting kind of weird shadows throughout the room. The ceiling slopes down from the center of the room to a mere 15 feet on the southwest wall itself. Or the northwest wall. There's a stone table that's over there, and it's surrounded by 6 giant chairs, and they kind of dominate the center of the room. You do see that there are 3 giants sitting in the room. 2 of them are looking out the window, and one is standing next to the door on the other side, and he seems to be kind of looking at something in his hands. You're not sure exactly what it is.
So he just blew the door open and...
Yep.
Okay.
Marek.
Have they turned around to look and see
Oh,
us?
yeah.
Or,
Yep.
okay.
And they turn around and they see that the door is open. Or you see them turning around. What would you like to do?
I will duck around the corner and try and get out of view.
Yeah, sounds good. Why don't you give me a stealth check, see if you can make it before they see you.
Do I still get the +5 from the Mormon stuff?
Yeah. All right. So you kind of duck around the corner. Then you hear this loud, booming, giant voice that kind of goes, starts to say something. You guys feel kind of the ground rumbles as you can feel something moving towards, moving along the wall there. Haleth next to you, moving towards the door.
I go up the wall
Okay.
and kind of sit like in the where the ceiling meets the edge of the wall.
All right. Talon, you see this fire giant kind of starts walking towards the door.
All right. I'm gonna. What's the lighting like in there?
The hallway is dim light. Inside there is probably bright light, to be honest with you. They got that huge brazier in there. He gets to the door. He reaches over, grabs the door, and slams it shut.
That one guy, was he considerably... Sorry, Talon. Go
Go
ahead.
ahead, Talon.
I was just saying you didn't even check to see if we wanted anything.
Is that one guy
I'll
considerably bigger?
whisper to Ren and Haleth that they thought it was wind that pushed that door open.
The other guy is just armored different. Like you saw what he was in. He was in this huge big piece of plate and has some shields and stuff that he has on both arms. Looks like a champion of sorts, if you want to think of him that way.
I'll just pass that on to Talon and say, hey, one of those guys looked considerably tougher than the other fellows we fought.
Yeah, while he says that, I'm dipping some arrows and some poison.
Okay. Sounds good.
I don't think anything that we want is in that room, but we might have to go through there sometime at some point. But should we check this other door?
Sure, I suggest we open them a little more subtly.
I telekinesis the door open.
So the door...
Just as he's saying that.
Good God, he's going to get you all killed. So the door...
Not me, baby. I got teleport.
The door flies open. As it does, you see what appears to be a room, and there's a large brown-red pool of liquid that lays in the center of the floor.
Like in something, or is it just?
It's just like
floor?
covering the floor. Yeah.
I'm just gonna see what I can see around the corner of that.
Yeah, so you see that there's actually two large pools of liquid that are here. It pretty much covers the entire area. There's a door on the other side that is closed.
Or way to get to the door without stepping in the liquid?
Not really. You see kind of like, you can see what looks like streak marks that have kind of been moved through the other door of this liquid. It kind of looks like something dragged through to go through that door.
I could telekinesis myself over there. I could telekinesis the door open. I'll do that.
Or we could let the rogue walk on the walls and listen at the door and see if there's anything over there.
Let him do what he needs to do.
I telekinesis that door open.
Alrighty, sounds good. So that door swings open. As it does, you look outside and you see parpets. And you see on the far wall what appears to be two bodies of a fire giant that are stacked against the wall.
Do those streak marks look recent?
Yeah,
Those two fire giants look like the guys we just killed.
they do.
Well, somebody moved them quick. I don't think we need to go any further this way. What do you think?
Yeah, I guess not. I shut the door.
Alrighty.
Telekinesis close.
Okay.
Yep, that's where we're going.
The other room, want to give it a try, or do we want to go up the ladder?
The ladder you see goes up about 20 feet, and there's a stone trap door again with metal that has reinforced it, and it's closed.
I
I guess that only leaves the big room, doesn't it?
What do you guys want to do?
I guess it's this room.
Okay. I'll push the door open.
Okay.
What do you need, athletics?
Yep. So you find it's fairly easy to push open, actually, and you easily kind of push it. And as you open it, you see that now the giants are kind of standing together over there talking amongst themselves. As that happens, you immediately see Bram kind of looks over the shoulder of one of them towards the door itself.
I'll wave.
I'm going to cast Greater Invisibility.
Sounds good. So you wave, Marek?
Yeah. I'm going to say, hey, Kagro sent us here. We're supposed to find the thing you're protecting.
Sorry.
I say that in common again.
Alrighty. He kind of looks over his shoulder, and again he says something to his friends in Giant. And as he does, they all kind of laugh. They immediately kind of turn towards you.
I look at Snowflake and say, what did they say?
something about intruders crawling out of holes and something like that?
Well, I'm not crawling. Oh, I'll puff out my chest and say, well, come on, have at it then.
You see that two of them start walking towards you. I'm trying to get them in squares. It's weird. It's deceiving to my eyes. All right, they take 2 steps towards you. They pull their swords out.
I'll push up against the wall, and then I'll go ahead and take a couple shots.
Take a shot. Sounds good. Why don't we go ahead and roll for initiative when you have a chance?
Well, I'm kicking some initiative tonight.
I'm not much better than you tonight.
I haven't rolled a good initiative in like 4 months.
Oh.
Hey, you know, all of a sudden, for some strange reason, I don't feel so bad about my initiative.
Yeah, that's about standard for me. It's pretty representative because I was getting a snack when this all went down.
Frickin' pets are faster than we are.
Talon, go ahead and take your shot, and then have Haleth go after you.
Okay. So I'm going to use a poison arrow on this one.
All right. Nice. That's a hit.
Then as a bonus action, I'm going to cast Hunter's Mark.
Okay.
Haven't done that in a while.
Yeah, right. That shot missed.
I'll use my... whatever. Still missed.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alrighty, Haleth.
How high are the walls?
20 feet, and then they slope down to 15 over where Bram's at.
Okay, said that I was up at the top of the wall.
Yep.
Right, so I'm going to peek around the corner
All right.
and shoot at that one first.
Okay. Nice.
Oh, nice.
Nice job. Let me grab that table. It's
Control, right?
just a regular crit. Yep. Nice.
It didn't double it.
Alrighty, go ahead and roll whatever the double would be.
What is it? 9 of them.
96, it looks like. Another 26.
You may drag it on it, or are you going to do it?
I could just type it in. Thank you, though.
Alright, everybody's got advantage on that one.
Alright.
And as my sudden strike, I shoot at the other one.
Okay. Nice. Oof. That's a hit.
Oh,
Yeah.
I get sneak attack on that one too.
Okay. Nice.
And I'll scoot back out of his line of fight or line of sight.
Sounds good. All right, Talon, you're sorry, Black Angus.
So again, that one right there, everybody has advantage on.
Perfect.
Black Angus is gonna stay out of the fight.
Alrighty. How about Puff? What do you want Puff to do there?
Yeah, he's not really interested in this fight.
Alrighty, Marek, you're up.
Did we lose Steve?
He just moved.
Oh, okay.
Yep. Looks like Marek's moving in for the hit.
Gonna go to there and then attack that guy.
Okay, gotcha. Nice.
Okay, he's on the ground, so he's gonna take 1d4 magic bludgeoning.
Okay. You're going to want to click your crit button too for your damage, right?
Is that the shift button?
I don't remember which one it is, to be honest. You can roll it and then I can add on the damage if you need to.
Yeah.
Is it shift?
Shift does.
There you go.
And I think he gets blown backwards into his buddy, but he can't go anywhere.
Right. Yeah, because as wind comes out of those swords.
Yeah.
So Bram, he starts cackling, and you see his head kind of goes back, and he yells out something in giant. As he does, you see him reach over, and there's this alcove right kind of south of him. As you can see it, he reaches over and he reaches in there, and you hear the sound of metal clanking, clink, clank, as he seems to have disconnected some sort of device that's connected to the wall. This one takes a stab at you, Marek, and hits.
Yes, he does.
And then he takes another swing at you.
I'll shield that one.
Okay. Did you shield the last one or this one?
Just this one.
Okay, gotcha. Yep, so you show up the shield and it bounces off your shield. Snowflake.
I'm going to move to there.
Okay.
And I'm going to use my staff to put up a wall.
Okay.
And then I'm going to back up to there.
All right.
And I'll draw a line in where the wall's going to be.
Okay.
It's a wall of force.
Alrighty.
And then I'm done.
Okay.
Move there. I'm going to see if I can restrain this guy with my telekinesis.
Okay.
Haven't had any luck tonight. Maybe I'll get it this time. Probably not.
Oh, probably not. Which one is it that you're doing?
This one here.
All right, gotcha.
You look sexy doing it, though.
Good try, though. Good try. All right. So, as just prior to Ren trying to move through, you guys see this creature comes out of the alcove, and it immediately tries to kind of go up against the wall, and you see it bang against it, and it has 12 heads as it's kind of banging up against the side of the wall of force.
Okay, I don't know what realm that guy lives in, but that doesn't look anything like a damn hound.
Oh,
And I say that out loud.
You weren't in our last campaign when I called something a hound and it really wasn't a hound.
I will never forgive you.
I figured you'd still remember Halo. All right, I'm sorry, Ryan. Go ahead.
I'm going to hit this guy.
All righty.
Thank you for the advantage.
That's a hit.
I'll do a level 4 smite.
All right.
I just realized that the staff doesn't give me an effect for concentration on that thing. I'll have to add it in real quick.
No. All right.
All right. You see the giant who's standing there kind of reaches in his satchel that's next to him, pulls out this rock, and he goes to throw it, but it's weird. He throws it up at the ceiling. And as he throws it, wow. So he hits the actual chain that's above this brazier that's above you, that is literally 15 feet in diameter, like that size. And as he does, the rock hits squarely on the chain itself. Yep. And the chain falls, and this large brazier that's 15 feet wide comes falling down right on top of Ren. Ren, I need a dexterity saving throw.
Did he throw that above his head?
Yep. Nice. So, Ren, you take half the damage as this metal and all this fire kind of comes showering down on top of you. Now, that terrain there is all kind of on fire as it's all covered in fiery embers.
I don't think your damage was applying to Ren.
It didn't apply to him?
Yeah, it looks like the
went to the trap.
brazier's dying.
Yeah, the brazier is. All right, thanks for seeing that. I appreciate it.
I saw the brazier die, and I was wondering what the heck was going on.
I just figured I'd mention it just so I could.
I appreciate it.
Blue Falcon, yeah.
No, I'm glad you mentioned it. I was trying to figure out why I was dying too, as I eat my nuts.
As you eat your what?
Nuts, my walnuts and almonds. I guess I should clarify that.
Yeah, it's just a little important thing. Look, are you a dog?
Halen.
All right, I'll climb to the roof or to the ceiling.
Okay.
And then I'll swing down into the doorway and shoot at this first one.
All righty. Nice.
And then I'll use the second attack, shooting at the other one.
All right.
And then use the rest of my movement to move over there.
All right. Helen.
Yeah, I'm gonna scooch back into the corner here.
Uh-huh. Nice.
You just gotta wonder how many attacks a 12-headed Hydra gets.
It gets 12 attacks.
Black Angus and Puff are still hanging outside, I assume.
Yep.
Yep, Marek, you move over there.
And up another 10.
Yep, gotcha.
There, that's right.
Nice.
Yay, I killed something.
How long does your wall stay up, Snowflake?
My wall of force
Yep.
lasts for up to 10 minutes during concentration.
Alrighty, gotcha. So you see them kind of banging against this wall, and you hear Bram kind of, you can see him yelling, but you can't really hear anything through it. What would you guys like to do for the next 9.5 minutes?
Oh, well, let me know when it's my turn. I'm doing something.
It's your turn.
Because I'm going to drop the concentration on the wall.
Okay.
And I'm targeting both of them. And hopefully that this succeeds at least against the Hydra, I hope.
Okay.
And they both succeeded, of course. I've got 30 feet of movement. I'm going to move down here.
Oh my god.
Alright, sounds good.
Spaz looked at the Hydra and the other dude, and he's like, maybe they won't succeed against this.
They both fail.
Hypnotic pattern.
Nice. Can I have a D4?
Yes, you
Seriously? They can... Oh, man.
Nice. Alright, so
Alright, I'm going back to being a stevedore.
now they're incapacitated. Anybody else want to do anything in initiative order? That's for 10 minutes too?
can. Well, no, mine's only for 1 minute.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Alright.
Yeah, so we need to move into position. Everybody get ready before
So I unlock
we
the
put any
tokens.
damage on them.
Yep. Does anybody have any effects that only last a minute?
I want to check a spell real quick.
Okay.
Can we squeeze around behind this guy, this big dude?
I guess you could go in between his legs. One of you could.
Oh, you want me to go with?
Oh, watch out for his nuts.
You're gonna be kind of pinned in there.
Damage breaks that your spell, doesn't it, Spaz?
It does.
Alright, when there's just about the 1 or 2 rounds left on Spaz's thing, I'm going to see if I can get a slow spell on them.
Well, why don't you just go ahead and do it? I mean, because I lose it at the same time on both of them. So
Yeah, we wanna attack the one guy as quickly as possible. That way the Hydra stays stunned as long as possible.
Okay, because the slow only lasts for a minute, so that's why I was just waiting. But I'll go ahead
The
and
pattern only lasts for a minute.
yeah, use it on the Hydra because I think that might affect its ability to multi-attack us.
But let's, I would say let's get going on this big guy.
Alright, so the Hydra is slowed, the other guy is not.
So you cast it on both of them?
I cast it towards both of them, yes.
Okay. All right.
I was gonna pop my divinity while we were running up or whatever, if it's
Okay.
alright.
Yep. So anybody that's below the initiative order of Snowflake, where are you at, Snowflake? You're number 7. So everybody above them, you could have a ready to action if you wanted to.
It doesn't do any damage to them, so they have their rounds to do whatever they want against the other guy.
Okay, so I'm going to attack the brown guy. We're doing it in order?
It doesn't matter to me, however you guys want to do it.
That's just one swing, right?
Why?
Yeah.
Why do we have a ready to action?
I'm sorry, Snowflake, you didn't wake him up with your spell. I thought he woke him up with a spell.
No, I did not.
I
It's
see.
only
Okay.
damage.
Yep, I got it now. That's my bad. Yeah, so go ahead. Whoever wants to go.
Hey, let's start us out.
Burning down, Halo.
Oh, me? Right. Why wasn't that an advantage?
Doesn't look like it was an advantage to me.
I know, he's incapacitated. It should be, though.
No. It's not an advantage if he's incapacitated.
Really?
Yeah.
Just means he can't do actions, I believe.
Yeah.
I'll take a bonus action.
Okay.
And I'll stay around the corner.
Alright, I'll take a couple shots at him. First shot will be a poison arrow.
Nice.
Ooh, crit.
Nice. Oh, you get inspiration, which you already have.
And I'll action surge and do 3 more.
Okay.
You'd think with all those dice I'm rolling, I'd at least to hit a 20 by now.
You'd think, wouldn't you? So he brings up both shields and he starts running. And I got one
I
second.
duck.
He runs that way. As he does, you see there's two walls of shields. They're like tower shields. Actually, I have a picture of them. I don't think I shared it with everybody. So he runs right towards you, Ren. I need you to make a strength saving throw.
That's a pretty impressive picture, man.
Nice. So as he does, I'm just reading here. Okay, you actually are able to dodge out of the way without any difficulty, and he kind of goes running across into the room, and then he kind of looks around.
Would we get attacks of?
Yep.
Okay.
It's a hit.
Take him down, Ren.
Ren, you get an attack of opportunity if you want to take it.
Oh, my bad.
Hours.
Well, I still get more attacks, right?
Mhm.
I don't think I'm going to burn a smite on this one.
Okay.
Okay.
Snowflake.
I'm going to move up to there.
Okay.
Since he is wearing metal, I get advantage. I'm going to try and hit him with shocking grasp.
Okay.
Okay. And he gets no reactions until his next turn.
Uh-huh.
And then I'm going to move to there. And then I'm going to bonus action Misty Step.
Okay.
To there.
Gotcha.
And I'm done.
Alrighty. Spaz.
I step there.
Okay.
I point my staff at him and cast lightning bolt.
Alrighty.
Uh-oh. Well, something's going to happen.
Yep.
I'm not in line with that spell, am I?
Oh. Roll 1d4.
Oh, I get 2 rolls. So you gotta get me another roll.
Yep.
But that one does suck.
Oh. All right. Which one you want?
I guess I'll take the second one.
Alrighty. I'm going to have you roll a d10. You don't want a 1. Okay. Spaz disappears.
Oh, always doing that.
All right. Anything else,
Anything
Spaz?
else, Stan?
Well, I guess I can't do a bonus action thing, so I'm good.
Sounds good.
I look over at Haleth and go, did that look like a planar movement there to you, since you're the expert?
Don't worry about it. He always comes back.
I'll go get a snack now.
I'll move up there.
All right.
Divinity gives me a +10 on that.
Yep. Down he goes. Shields kind of go flying across the room.
I'm gonna hit him again.
Okay.
And if he still looks like he's breathing, I'm gonna hit him again because I
He doesn't.
got one more attack, but let me see what I got here.
Now, technically, he's still concentrating on hypnotic pattern, right? So the Hydra thing is still incapacitated.
You don't see it moving at all. It's just sitting there.
Yeah.
But it should only get one attack around when it wakes up. And no reactions. Oh wait, maybe it does get reactions. I'll check.
I'll move up and just wait. I'm not gonna. I only get one swing, so I'll just save it.
All right.
So yeah, can do either an action or a bonus action. Regardless of abilities or magic items, it can only make one on melee or ranged attack during its turn. And if it attempts to cast a spell, it may take longer than normal. It does get a saving throw at the end of each of its rounds, Greg, just so you know.
Okay. Sounds good. You're taking a swing at it, Ren?
No, because I only got the one swing.
Oh, okay, sorry.
I think I'm just gonna let it roll and then maybe
Sorry
start
about
at the
that.
top again.
All right, Haleth, you're up.
I'll hold my action until Ren and Marek attack.
Okay. Sounds good.
Kill it while it's slow, guys.
Talon.
Okay, I'm gonna take some shots.
All right.
Also move my hunter's mark over.
Okay.
Does it look like there's bars that come down?
No, it looked like it had a chain that it was connected to, and it looks like he unconnected the collar on the chain because you can see it hanging there.
Okay. Okay, so there's no lever for me to pull that would trap it again.
Nope.
I'll move up to there, I guess. I have a swing at him from there.
Okay.
There's your crit.
Nice. Wow, there you go.
Cool. So he gets... I can't blow him back either.
Right, so Talon chopped off or shot off a head. You chopped off a head, so it has 10 heads left.
Haleth had a shot in there when Marek attacked.
Ayla should be getting her shot.
Yep, I didn't have an angle on him though. I was in the other room.
Holding your action.
So I guess no shot from her then?
Nope.
Alright, I'm going to move up to there. And I will try and hit him with a Ray of Frost.
Okay. All right.
And he, yeah. So his movement's halved and it's minus 10, so however that works. Then I'm going to move back to where I was.
Okay. All right. So, 4 heads regrow.
And he only gets 1 attack.
Yep. Takes a bite at Ren and misses.
I'll do a saving throw for him.
Okay, thanks.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
I'll do a
Nice. You chop off one of the
level
heads.
3 snipe.
Okay.
Or snipe. I did a nature roll too, Greg. Have I heard any wives' tales or anything about these things?
Let me see your nature. I see a wisdom. Oh, that was my wisdom save. Sorry. How long ago was your nature roll? A long time ago?
Want me to do another one?
No, I can go back and look. I'm going back. Hang on.
It's not that impressive. It wasn't that long ago. It was right before Snowflake's thing, I think. It's
Was
Ray
it?
Frost.
Oh, I see it there.
Okay.
No, you know nothing.
He still believes it's a hound, right?
Yeah, he does. Good try, though.
Some games will lower. If this was like old AC, that'd be awesome.
Right. Oh, by the way, Spaz reappeared, by the way.
That was a trip.
Nice shot.
Yeah, that was awesome. I'm stunned for 1 round.
Oh, it was a fumble. I thought it was a crit.
How do you shoot yourself in the groin with a hand crossbow? Never mind, I don't want to know.
It happens.
It's not a hand crossbow.
Oh, I thought that's what you used.
Nope, I use a regular one.
A
Some
repeating
people are
crossbow.
into that.
Haleth, I didn't see your initiative. That's crazy. That's a
Yeah, I
crazy
know, right?
initiative. Oh my god. I had to change the initiative on that effect. I was like, holy crap. Marek. Losing track of damage here.
She should have a feat to be able to spread out her initiative to the rest of us.
2, 3, that's 3 heads. Yeah, right? Exactly. Right, that's 4 heads.
He has a forehead?
He does, yes.
Does anybody have any idea how to keep the heads from regrowing?
That's 8 that are 8 heads are remaining.
I rolled a 0. I have no idea.
Out of character or in character?
Oh, it's over to me. Sorry.
Yeah, Russell, are you asking out of character or in character?
In character.
Nope, no clue.
This is the first time I've ever seen one of these things.
I don't think an Arcana check would help, but I'll rack my brain real quick and see.
Okay. Yeah, Arcana unfortunately doesn't help.
Okay. And it looks like it's got fire as part of it. Can we tell that it's a fire creature?
No, doesn't look like fire. It didn't breathe fire or anything.
It's a dog.
Alright, well, I know with trolls that fire helps, but let's try and hit it with a scorching ray and see what happens.
Okay. That's a hit. It's down to 7 hits.
And the third one.
Alrighty. Nice. It's down to 6 heads.
And I'll move back to where I'm at and I'm done.
Alrighty. Alright, it regrows heads and it now has 22 heads.
All right.
Can we make it top heavy so it falls over from the weight of the heads?
It's working out that way, isn't it?
Yeah, I'll go in there and I'll cast a firebolt.
Alrighty.
So my fire didn't seem to stop any of the heads from regrowing?
Nope, your cold frost didn't and your firebolt didn't.
And yeah. Let's see. I am going to quicken a spell, and I'm going to do acid splash.
Alright, that's another head. Fails. Nice. Alright, you see it's slowly regains some health. It now takes a bite at Marek and misses.
And it's no longer slowed.
My turn.
Yes. Thank you.
So now it
You're
gets
not
21
welcome.
attacks.
Is that what it gets? Is 21 attacks now?
Yep. Unless you start killing off more heads.
Well, the more we kill, the more it gets. Just keep hammering damage at it, I
I'll
guess.
do a level 4 smite.
Alright.
And, guess a level 3 smite.
Okay.
It's best I can do.
Aelith.
All right, now that I've woken back up a bit,
Nice.
and I'll take my second shot as a sharpshooter shot.
Okay. Took off 2 heads with that. Nice.
Ren didn't take any off with his attacks?
He did. He took off 1. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, he had a bunch before that. He took off 4.
And then I get out of the room.
Nice shot, by the way. All right.
I follow Hayless lead.
I don't blame you.
I'm gonna lightning bolt him.
Okay. Fails. Marek, you see that the lightning bolt seals all the heads that have been killed off, and they're all now like charred over the top of the heads, the necks.
Sweet. I'm gonna action surge and do another one.
Okay. Snowflake.
I gotta check the range here.
Sure.
Okay, I'm gonna point my staff at it and pray that it fails a saving throw.
Okay.
So it is paralyzed.
Okay.
And I am done.
Spaz.
Oh, firebolt it.
All right. And it's dead.
Hey, it's still paralyzed. I don't care.
It's still paralyzed.
That was a scary battle.
Those things can be nasty. They start gaining heads on you, and man, you're screwed.
Well done, team.
Yeah, nice job. Nice job. Very nice.
See, Hayleth, we don't need a plan.
I know, I don't even know why I suggest them.
Are those like windows in the walls to the west and the southwest?
They are.
Can we take a quick break here?
We can. Actually, I think we're going to have to call it, unfortunately, because I think there's a bunch of people that have to leave early. I hate to say.
Okay.
So, we'll kind of pick up in a couple weeks from here. I know nobody mentioned it, but as you guys look around the room, there is a item that's on the table itself, just real quick. And it's a what appears to be a longbow that has what looks like platinum on it.
It looks exactly like the Pope's fast used to use.